Hey guys, CPAC here. I just want to give a little update before I go into this video because I feel like it deserves a little bit of context. I still don't really feel that passionate about uploading to YouTube, but if I have an excuse to upload content to this channel, I think I should. For the past few months, I've been really invested in this community called the United States of Adramis. It's basically just Minecraft politics, to put it simply. And this is a video that I made, just basically a basic update about what I've done in the National Assembly, which is basically like their U.S. House of Representatives, basically. So if this isn't what you want to watch, I completely understand. It's really boring stuff. You don't have to watch it, but I'm just kind of giving you the background of what this is. So enjoy the video. Thanks. Good afternoon, evening, or morning. My name is Mr. Packet, and you are watching and or listening to Mr. Packet's NA Town Hall. What Mr. Packet's NA Town Hall is basically going to be just a mini podcast of sorts, to where I tell the adjoining people what bill I voted on this week, what positions I've taken up in the NA, and just stuff relating to the NA, because that is my position, and I want to keep the adjoining people as informed as possible of the ongoing process. So, when I got first sworn into National Assembly, the first major bill I voted on was the Quintos-Valkyria merger, and I voted yes on it. I'm going to be explaining my reasoning why. The reason why I voted yes for it is because, for starters, both parties wanted it, from my understanding. And there is such a rare time to where both parties want something, I feel like you have to vote yes on that. And also, with my main philosophy, I feel like it is much easier for us to manage one big territory than multiple smaller inactive territories. So that's why I always think mergers are a great idea in Adramis, in my personal opinion. It makes everyone's job a lot easier, especially when it comes to dealing with shit like squatters. If we know that it's just one big claim, and we know the main person who owns that claim. That's just my opinion, though. Second of all, the main thing I did since getting sworn in was I voted with everyone else. Same thing with the Kuntos merger. I voted with everyone else to confirm Arctum's cabinet. I think Arctum's cabinet probably, this is a controversial take, I think is one of the most solid administrations we've seen in a very long time. So I don't think anyone should be surprised by the fact that literally all of his picks got confirmed in almost flying colors. Like, I don't think there is a single person who voted no on any of PR's, on any of Arctum's cabinet. The only exception is, I think someone voted against Commander Carl, because, PR, by mistake, yeah, what happens, we all make mistakes, right? But PR accidentally put Carl down for Department of Interior instead of Foreign Affairs. But we got that sorted out very quickly. But no, besides that little hiccup, his cabinet was confirmed relatively without any headache or issue. Now, the main issue in Adramis that we are dealing with on the NA front, basically right now, is the Constitution. Right now, that is the main concern of all of my NA Assembly members, including me. Basically, what we are trying to do right now is we are trying to make the Constitution not only just better than the old Constitution, but we're trying to remove a lot of the fluff from the new Constitution that we have right now. And that's why, basically, what we are dealing with the Constitution, to wrap back around it. We are trying to make it to where there's no fluff, no unnecessary LARP, and unfortunately, this is a very long process. It is a very long process. But here's what I think. I'd rather have this be a really long process to where everybody gets what they think out and said and stated, and everything that needs to be fixed is fixed. And instead of just sending out the Constitution in the way that it is, vote on it, and then like a month from now we find an issue because the Constitution either had a typo or didn't go into detail enough about a certain situation. I think taking our time is the best course of action. I don't think we should make any rash decisions like putting it up to a vote. I will say this though. If it was put up to vote, in its current situation, I wouldn't have a problem voting yes. If the things that we have been talking about, especially law and Quasar and Serenity, if all the things they said got fixed, and then they put the Constitution up to vote, I would have zero problem voting for it, because for the most part, I think it is a pretty solid Constitution. It is a very solid building ground. The only thing that I disagree with in the Constitution is that there should be like monthly revisions to it. I don't think that's the right idea. I think the Constitution should be something that we improve or add things to over time. It should not be a document that we rewrite every single month because that's going to take too much time. Not just for the National Assembly members, just for the people. You know what I mean? Always changing shit, dude. I just think it is really a bloated process. That's what I think personally. But yeah, that is the first ever Mr. Packett's NA Town Hall. I would appreciate your thoughts, comments, and concerns. I'm always willing to take questions. What I want to do is basically turn this into also a feedback loop. So any questions, problems you have, make sure to comment them, DM me, anything, and I will happily answer them in the next Mr. Packet Town Hall. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this, listening to us. No matter how you experience it, I just appreciate your time and effort into enjoying my content. So, no, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, morning, and evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.